is my new YouTube channel Bhagyashri Tutorials. In this channel, I will explain a few important mathematics concepts. In today's class, I am going to explain a very important concept in 10th standard. That is construction of an ogive. What is an ogive? Let me explain first. In your lower classes, you have learned how to construct a bar graph, histogram and frequency polygons. In all these cases, you have used to write the class marks or the class intervals along the x-axis and frequencies on the y-axis. An ogive is the representation of the cumulative frequency distribution. I mean, while drawing the graph, here you will be writing class limits on the x-axis and cumulative frequency on the y-axis. Okay, do remember that? In the previous cases, you have used to write frequencies, normal frequencies along y-axis. Here we are going to write or we are going to represent cumulative frequency along the y-axis. That means along the vertical line. Now in today's class, I am going to teach you how to draw an ogive of less than type as well as more than type and how to find the median using these ogives. Let me explain how to construct an ogive with the help of an example. See the question. Draw both less than type and more than type ogive for the following frequency distribution. Also, find the median from the curve. Data is given, marks in the first row and second row, frequency. So, 0 to 10, 4, okay, 10 to 20, 10, 20 to 30, 16, like that, 70 to 80, 2. Yes, what is the meaning of this? Yes, okay, this is marks is out of 80. Okay, so maximum marks is 80. So, minimum marks is 0. 0 to 10, 4 means here 4 students have got the marks from 0 to 10. Here 10 to 20, 10. That means there are 10 students scored the marks in between 10 to 20. Like that. Yes, 20 to 30, the frequency 16. That means there are 16 students scored the marks in between 20 to 30. Yes, so like this we can read the frequency distribution table. Yes, now as I said you before, we are going to construct ogive for the cumulative frequency distribution. So first we need to make the tabular columns to write the cumulative frequency for less than type and for the more than type. Let us make the tabular columns now. Let me write the class intervals in the first column, that is 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, and this is the last column to write the total last row. Okay, now frequency in the second column, 0 to 10 it is 4, 10, 16, next is 22, 20, then 18, 8 and 2. Now let us add up all the frequencies, then you get the number of students in that class. Okay, so let us add them now. Yes, total is 100. So N, that is sigma F is equal to 100. Total of is 100 here, total of the frequency. Now let us write the cumulative frequency for less than time. Okay, how to write? First we have to write now. How many are there in the marks range 0 to 10? This, yes, less than 10, how many are there? There are 4. This is easy. Okay, as it is, it means less than 10. The students, those who have scored less than 10 marks, how many are there? 4. Next, students who have scored less than 20, we are considering the upper limits. Do you remember that? We are considering the upper limits, less than type, less than this mark, less than that mark, like that. Okay, so less than 20, how many are there? Okay, these 10, okay, these are in the range of 0 to 20, 10, 20 range. So 10 plus these are also, that's with our students. These 4 students also got the marks less than 20. So 4 plus 10. Okay, so we have to write the cumulative frequency now. It is 14. Okay, so 14 students have got the marks less than 20. This is the meaning of this. Now, less than 30. How many of them have scored less than 30? 6. There are 16 in between 20 to 30. But what about these students now? Okay, these students, these 14 students, that is 44 plus 10. These students are also have got the marks less than 30. So, how many are there totally? 14 plus this 16. 16 in the range of 20 to 30. So, 14 plus 16, how much it is? 30. Okay, so there are 30 students got the marks less than 30. Okay, like this we can continue. Each time we need to add the frequency here. So 30 preceding frequency, cumulative frequency plus present frequency. So 30 plus 22, next will be 52. This means there are 52 students have got the marks less than 40. Okay, next it is 52 plus 20. 52 plus 20 is equal to, yes, how much it is? 72. There are 72 students, those who have got marks less than 50. Next, 72 plus 18, it is equal to 90. There are 90 students got less than 60 marks. Next, 90 plus 8, it is 98. So, the 98 students got the marks less than 70. Next, last one, 98 plus 2, it is 100. So, there are 100 students. They have got the marks less than 80 because maximum mark is 80 only, right? Okay, so less than 80. Okay, so this is the cumulative frequency for less than type. Okay, how do you check whether you have added properly or not? See the number here, 100. See the number with n here, n is equal to 100. So finally we should get the same numbers here. Okay, frequency is equal to the cumulative frequency in the last row. Okay, so here also we got 100, here also we got 100. So our calculation is correct. Yes, now when you construct an ogive for less than time, you will be taking these upper limits on the x-axis and this cumulative frequency for less than time along the y-axis. Now, let us learn how to write cumulative frequency for more than time. See here now, while constructing an ogive for more than time, we write lower limits of the class intervals along the x-axis. Okay, so let us start from the first row. Here see here 0 to 10. The class interval is 0 to 10. Here this lower limit is 0. Now let us check now how many students have got the marks more than 0. Is all 100? All 100 students have got the marks more than 0. Okay, so yes, what is here? What is the cumulative frequency? It is 100. Okay, all 100 students got the marks more than 0. Okay, now let us take next class limit, that is lower limit 10. How many students have got the marks more than 10? Okay, more than 10. See here now, these four children have got the marks less than 10 because it is 0 to 10 frequency. Okay, got marks less than 10. So how many are more now remaining? 100 minus 4. It is 96. Okay, so 96 students got the marks more than 10. Now, let us come to the next class limit, lower limit 20. How many students have got the marks more than 20? Okay, more than 20. Now, see here, we have, here 4 of them have got less than 10. If we take out of this 96, now we have out of this 96, how many of them have got more than 20? That is 96 minus 10. Why it is minus 10? Because these children have got the marks less than 20. Okay, so it is 96 minus 10. How much it is? 86. So there are 86 students got the marks more than 20. Now let us come to the next lower limit, it is 30. Now we have to find how many students have got the marks more than 30. Okay, more than 30. Out of how many now? 86. There are 86 students now. Okay, because here out of these 86 students, how many of them have got more than 30? Okay, so what to do now? 86 minus frequency here 16. Okay, because these 16 students have got the marks less than 30. Okay, less than 30. So 86 minus frequency is 16 here. What do you get? It is 70. Okay, 70. Next, 40. Lower limit is 40. How many students have got the marks more than 40? Okay, more than 40. How many are remaining now? 70. Out of these 70 children, how many of them have got more than 40? So what is the frequency here? 22. Because this preceding frequency, it is 22. Here these 22 children are in the range of 30 to 40. That means they have got the marks less than 40. So more than 40, how many now? 70 minus 22. Minus 22, it is 48. Now, out of these 48, how many of them have got more than 50? So, see the preceding frequency, it is 20. So, 48 minus 20, it is 28. Okay, 28. So, there are 26 students now remaining. Out of these 28 students, how many of them have got more than 60? Okay. So, which is the preceding frequency now for this? 18. So, 28 minus 18. So, answer is 10. Okay. So, there are 10 students. Okay. 10 students got the marks more than 60. Now, let us come to the last one. Last row. 70. Lower limit is 70. So, we have to find the number of students, those who have got more than 70 marks. Okay. So, here there are 10 students now. Out of these 10, how many of them have got more than 70? Preceding frequency is 8. That means these 8 children have got less than 70. In between 60 and 70. So, this 10 minus 8. 10 minus 8, it is equal to 2. See here, we got the same. Okay, here also we 2. Okay, last. Here we got, that means 70 to 80, there are 2 students. Here, so those who have got the marks more than 70. How many are there? Only 2. Okay, this is how we have to check. We have to get the same number here. Okay, now this is the frequency distribution table. Yes, students. Now we have frequency distribution table. Using this, let us construct ogives for less than type and more than type. As you all know, to construct the less than type ogive, we have to mark the upper limits on the x-axis and cumulative frequency on the y-axis. And for more than type, we need to mark lower limits on the x-axis and the more than type cumulative frequency on the y-axis. Now we take common points here. So starting from 0, end point is 80 on the x-axis because we are drawing both the types on the same graph now. Okay, so let me start from 0. So starting point is 0. I need to mark till 80. So let me take 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. You can, if you have space, you can take more number of points also. Okay, here along y-axis, we are taking cumulative frequency. So here minimum is 2 and maximum is 100. Okay, see here also maximum is 100. So we have to choose suitable scale here also. So let us take 10, 20, 30 like that. So 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units. So let us take frequency also here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. $80, 90, 100. Now let us draw ogives for this data. So write the scale which you have chosen. So scale, we have taken x-axis scale as 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units, and for both it is same, that is y-axis also it is 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units. Children, you all know you have marks for all these things. Each and every point which you mention on the graph carries marks. Now let us start plotting the points. To draw less than type ogive, we need to consider upper limits on the x-axis. So starting point is 10 in the upper limit. So 10, for 10 corresponding less than type frequency is 4. So the point, this point is 10, 4. Next, it is 20. Okay, 20 corresponding less than type frequency is 14. So this point is 14. Next, for 30, corresponding less than type frequency is 30. Okay, so 30, it is 30. So this point is 30. Next, this 40, corresponding less than type frequency is 52. 40, 50, 51, 52. If you use graph sheets, you will get exact points. You can draw more accurately. Next, for 50, less than type corresponding frequency is 72. So 50, 72, 70, 71, 72. Point is, this point is 72. Next, for 60, less than type corresponding frequency is 90. 60, it is 90. So this point is 90. Next, for 70, corresponding less than type frequency is 98. 70 is 98, very close to 100. 98. So this point is 8. Next, last one for 80, corresponding less than type frequency is 100. 100. 80, it is 100. Now, we have to join these points with smooth curves. We are not supposed to use the scale. Okay, so let us join these points. This is a graph of cumulative frequency less than time. Less than time. Now let us learn how to draw an ogive for the more than type. See here now we have to consider the lower limits 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay. For 0, what is the corresponding more than type frequency? It is 100. So for 0, it is 100. This is the point. Okay, on the y-axis. Second one, for 10, it is 96. Corresponding more than type frequency is 96. So for 10, it is 96. Here, 96. Next, it is for 20, corresponding more than type frequency is 86. For 20, it is 86. This point is 80. Next, it is for 30, corresponding more than type frequency is 70. So, okay, for 30, it is 70. 30, it is 70. 70. Next, it is for 40, corresponding more than type frequency is 48. Okay, 40, 48. 40. We have 40 in between, it is very close to 50. This is the point. Next, it is for 50. The point is, the corresponding more than type frequency is 28. So 50, 28 is very close to 30. 28. Next, it is for 60, it is 10. For 60, it is 10. It is 10. For 60, it is 10. And is 10. Next, for 70, it is 2. 70, very close to x-axis. 70, this point is 2. Yes, students. Now we have plotted the points to get an ogive for more than type. So now let us join these points with smooth curves to get the graph. We are not supposed to use the scale to draw the graph. See, now this is an ogive of more than type. more than type. Name this graph more than type graph. More than type. Now let us learn how to get the median using these ogives. You can clearly observe here we have an intersecting point. Okay, let us join this intersecting point with the x-axis. I mean, we need to draw a perpendicular from this point to x-axis. Okay, and this perpendicular must be parallel to y-axis. Okay, so this is the perpendicular, and let me name this point as n. So, okay, this n is 39. See here, you can clearly observe very close to 40. It is 39. Okay, so this point corresponding value on the x-axis is the median of this frequency distribution. Okay, so which is the point? The line segment which is drawn from the intersecting point of the ogives to the x-axis, that is perpendicular to x-axis and parallel to y-axis. The point where this perpendicular meets the x-axis, here it is 39. Okay, so this is the median of this frequency distribution. So what is the value of median? It is 39. Median is 39. You can cross check your answers by finding the median using the formula. I hope all of your doubts regarding the construction of ogive has been clarified now. So let us meet in another video. Wait for the next video. Thank you and have a good day.